Yo, what's up? This is Project Dropout podcast. I'm your host, Dominick. To my left, I got my boy Dwight.
So what's up? Got the mic.
Got my boy to the right, Tristan.
Hey, what's up?
It's hot podcast on Earth, baby. Let's get it. And big shout out to our one fan who apparently is a resident of Downey.
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
How the fuck did they know?
That's crazy that got out.
You got a text from your friend?
Yeah. There's two technically, because one is Max.
Yeah,
and
we got
the other one is unknown, but
Max Mofo in this bitch looking at our podcast.
Yeah,
we have
we popping, boys.
I don't know who the fuck found out about this podcast. I haven't marketed anything.
We're putting Downey on the map.
Yeah.
I guess because we have Tristan and Dominick in this podcast, people are just getting wet, you know, head over heels.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would too if you see them in person. That's what's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hearing them talk gets me a little wet. Okay, so basically, we're gonna bring up fucking not the Pratt situation. We're talking about Texas.
Oh, you want to hit into that first?
I like Texas.
You want to get into that? All right, that's how we start.
Talk about Texas.
This latest something probably interests you, but yeah.
No, I'm just. Yeah.
I mean, like, as far as like listening about.
Oh yeah. Well, no, because a lot of people are moving to Texas. I didn't know that was a big thing.
Well,
I thought that was just him.
Over there, yeah.
Well, yeah, because the taxes are down. The taxes are down.
Oh, would you like to talk about Chris Pratt?
I mean, yeah, we can go.
We can talk about Chris Pratt.
No, we can talk about both.
Let's talk about Chris Pratt.
Okay.
I gotta talk about something.
I mean, I don't care either way.
I'll have Tristan introduce it for like, you know.
Oh, okay, sure. Chris Pratt. So people on Twitter randomly decided that one of the Chris's in Hollywood had to go. They brought up four. Like Evans, Hemsworth, fucking some other one.
Not Thor.
Pratt. And they voted Chris Pratt as the one to get rid of. And then after that, they decided to like start deep diving into his information for some reason. And so now people hate him because he has like Republican views.
Who, Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apparently I think did he say that he was affiliated with Conservative Party?
I don't know about that. I just know that he like follows a bunch. He follows like Ben Shapiro and fucking shit like that.
That's crazy that it's happening. I know so many other celebrities, like fucking Taylor Swift out here endorsing. Was it Biden or Trump? I think it was Biden.
Biden.
Yeah, she wouldn't endorse Trump.
Yeah.
No, she endorsed fucking Bernie Sanders and shit like that. No.
Yeah. So
No, it was Biden. She had her Biden cookies and shit. I was like, all right.
That's what you talked about last week. You said some
Yeah.
shit about I got some cookies. I don't know.
Yeah,
Get those
dude,
white girl
fucking
votes.
Biden
Oh, yeah,
cookies,
brother.
get the fuck out of here. Anyway, but yeah, I don't. So I'm guessing just because he goes for Trump technically, since he's Republican. That's
Yeah,
why.
I guess what they're assuming, but also apparently he goes to a church that is historically anti-gay.
Damn,
or
they
something.
went that deep into it. Fuck.
Yeah, like-
People fucking research everything.
Like, they were
Yeah.
like, oh, there was a vote on Twitter. I guess I better fucking figure out his whole life.
Wait, what was it? There's a
Gross.
vote? That's it?
Yeah, there's a vote on Twitter deciding what Chris to get rid of.
Oh, so that was
Take
a
out
real
Chris
thing?
Pratt.
Yeah.
Damn.
Isn't he the most lovable one? He was fucking fat. And that shit, that shit was awesome because it was just like this food was fat and then he turned slim and he looked even better.
There's something of like it's a point of contention now apparently is in Parks and Rec he did a scene where he's supposed to like drop his he's supposed to come out and be like naked, but he's not really, right? He has like these like skin colored underwear on or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't getting enough of a reaction out of his other actors. So he actually just legit dropped his underwear and came out with his dick out.
Wow. So now he's a pedophile.
And they got a real reaction.
Wow.
That's sexual harassment, I guess, right?
Yeah, so
Misconduct.
he was like, okay, that was great. Like, we got a real reaction for that scene. We can move on.
I mean, that's not that surprising though, because I watched a lot of their bloopers. Cause I used to watch that show, and they did a lot of crazy shit that got cut out. Like they would make a lot of like on the edge jokes that got cut out.
Yeah.
So I mean, that kind of sucks that they're getting him for that, because that's just stupid, man. The fucking vote, really, fucking 4 Chris's and he gets picked. Damn.
And they just completely fuck him.
Yeah, I
Bros,
mean, the
dude.
thing is, I'm sure he'll still work in Hollywood. His career's not over or anything.
Well, I think why people started to fuck with him was because he's never been. I heard that he wasn't open with his political affiliation. So then people were just like,
Well, I don't think it's that he wasn't over the affiliation. It's that he wasn't overtly, like, left-sided. So that people got mad at him.
I think most of the Marvel guys, right?
Well, apparently most of the Marvel crew came out to support him.
They supported him, but I'm saying that they have left views, so they were just thinking like, why the fuck is this guy not in the same boat? Maybe.
I mean, but aren't you allowed to have your own view? Like, what the fuck, man?
Apparently not.
They did, yeah,
What the
you
fuck,
can't
man?
really, dude. Not on Twitter, at least.
Like, as far as your views, not fucking racist, terrorist thoughts, I guess. Like, I mean, you should have your own view. That's kind of fucked up, but
Look, we live in America where you can believe whatever you want until people decide you can't, and they want to ruin your life for it.
yeah, that's fucked up, man.
That's what they're basically doing to Chris Pratt. I love that Robert Downey Jr. came and saved, try to help him out.
Fucking Robert Downey Jr. is a legend, man. Oh my god.
But something that people pointed out, whatever, was like, so like Joe Biden had a support rally, but with the cast of the Avengers, except there was only 4 of them, and it was like none of the main cast.
What was it, Don Cheadle? Freaking, I know.
I mean, no, it's not. It wasn't not none of the main cast. It was the guy who plays Hulk. I think it was Chris Evans, and then like 2 other people.
Comes up like, come a little. Sound good right there. How you like?
Yeah, speaking to the mic.
Okay. And then 2 other people. I can't remember who they are.
Was it Black Widow?
No, it wasn't Scarlett Johansson.
Damn.
But yeah, people were saying, oh, all of his friends are coming to help him out, but like when these female actors were being harassed, they didn't do anything.
She low-key was being harassed. Or people were talking a lot of shit because they didn't like her character as Captain Marvel. Remember
Brie Larson, Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sure, the character sucks, but you know how people get really fucking like touchy with it and they just talk shit to the actor.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like a whole argument because her hair got cut and they're like, "What the fuck is up with that?"
It was kind of funny.
I mean,
she
like,
came all stylish and shit, like she just went to a fucking salon out in space.
Well, they are in a film.
Yeah, all teed up and shit. She's like, looking good to save the day.
Got the fresh cut.
You gotta look good.
Like the cut, G.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's whatever, I guess.
Damn,
I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I just want to bring up that point though, like how they didn't come to save the day for her. Fucking, I heard they didn't like her. Like,
well, yeah, apparently she was like a bitch on set. And also, like...
That's crazy hearing all this stuff about actors being, like, assholes. Like, have you guys heard about the fucking Vin Diesel and Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Not liking each other?
Yeah.
What?
That they hate each other. That's why supposedly the Hobbs and Shaw movie didn't have all the cast. Because they couldn't get along. So they're like, oh, fuck it, we're just going to put this out, see how it does. And if it doesn't have Vin Diesel and it does bad, then we know why. But
how can the D's not like fucking The Rock?
I don't know. I was watching. There's a lot of videos on it because apparently it's like a real thing that's like actually been recorded. And they're like actually tweet at each other like, "Oh, like I don't like you, you don't like me." And I don't know. I mean, I guess it's because he wants to be the big character, the big buff guy, and The Rock's coming over here like, "Nah, dude, I got games."
I mean, there's nothing new, right? There's always people that hate each other in Hollywood. Like the people. Have you ever seen the movie Twister? The fucking tornado movie.
Oh yeah.
So apparently the leads of that movie, the male and the female, they fucking like despise each other.
Yeah, that always surprised me because actors are just so good because you would never guess. And then when you look at the behind the scenes and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, no, they fucking hated each other. We couldn't do scenes with them.
I actually heard that Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio and I forgot the
Rose.
Name. No, I mean that's
the
character.
Yeah, that's her actress.
The actress.
Yeah.
They hated each other during the film because she thought that Leonardo DiCaprio was too immature. And which I guess he was. He
was really young at the time, no?
Pussy Click or something like that.
But he was really young at that time, no?
Huh? Yeah, I mean, he was cool. Like, he was like...
No, I mean, like, in age, he was young, no?
He was like 20. He was like 21, but...
See, you gotta be stupid when you're 21. That's when you do all the stupid shit.
Right.
It would have made a difference if he was like 30, and then it would be like, oh, yo, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, no, they're good friends now. They did another
one. What a time to be alive. 2001, where you could exist with a group called the Pussy Click. And
I don't think it was a Pussy Click. I think it was something else. But it's something like pretty provocative.
Fact check us, boys. Check us on Twitter. Yeah, if you're mad.
Yeah, check out.
Well, whatever his provocative group name was. But yeah, so like, I don't know. It's just, I guess, a different situation, right? Also, the whole Brie Larson thing, right? She literally talked about like, she went on stage and talked about how like, oh, like if you're white or something like that, then your pain. She basically said if you're white, your pain doesn't matter.
Oh, she went there, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'm offended, and I'm not even white.
Isn't she white? So therefore, her saying that cancels herself out.
Well, no. So specifically, it was white men.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Because white women can be racist.
Otherwise, white women can't be racist. It's that white women are on like, it's like the levels of suffering in society, right?
It's really the levels of cancel culture at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, what holds more cancel over anything?
Well, so it's like okay, white male's the very, very bottom. Like you have apparently no pain or suffering in your life. And then you have...
It sounds so funny coming from you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
My friend here is not white. He's half. Okay. He has Mexican in him. He's actually Native American. Aren't you Native American?
Yeah, like slightly.
Doesn't fucking count.
Yeah, his name is Thunderhawk on the red.
Yeah. And then there's white women. and then there's like I think Asians, and then Hispanics, and then
See,
Blacks.
that's what fucks me up. Hispanics and blacks should be next to each other. We both went through tough shit. Like,
yeah, but Hispanics are below Blacks.
See, that's fucked up, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that it sucks, but like, come on now. Come on now.
We're below blacks.
I think he has a point.
No, in like the rating of like
Yeah, like,
how much,
Black Lives
how
Matter
much
takes.
blowback do you get?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, African Americans have dealt with more pain in the United States, right? Because
Well, no, it's very similar. It's just Mexican culture is not really too much talked about because it wasn't racist at the time. Like, if you did stuff to black people, it was racist, but with Mexicans, it was kind of seen as a norm. I know it was the same for black people, but you know, at that time they had people fighting for it, and they would be like, "Oh, that's straight up racism."
okay.
That's where with Mexicans.
Yeah, apparently in California, that we had plantations where we basically had like Mexican slaves.
Yeah, a lot of it gets
Isn't
just.
that what Cesar Chavez was fighting for, or something like that?
No, that
No,
was
that
like
was-
just not being paid well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
that was the
that
Great
a
Pro- was it the
reference
Great
to, like,
Protest or-
It's like a long time ago.
What was that called? The Great Protest or the Great? It was something.
Yeah, it's a grape something.
I forgot, man. See,
Yeah.
they didn't even teach us that in high
The
school.
culture.
What the fuck,
No,
man?
they did. They did.
They did. They
Yeah,
didn't teach me.
They taught me.
About
But
Cesar Chavez,
I guess it was
forgot
certain-
about his. I watched the movie about it too. We had to watch it in class.
Oh, you guys watch a movie too?
We did an essay
Yeah,
on it.
they skipped past that shit in my class then.
Nah, it was cool learning about Cesar Chavez.
They saw how brown you are, and like, he knows.
For real, dude.
like, we need to teach this kid.
He already knows, man. His great grandpa probably worked the grapes.
Probably part of the protest too.
Yeah. But yeah.
But back to Chris Pratt. It's fucked.
I mean, there's nothing legitimate
No,
like.
But
like,
the thing is, I was looking at Twitter, like not even. I was on Google and I just googled Chris Pratt, and I'm already seeing a bunch of fucking
Yeah, Twitter's
tweets
bad,
of him.
dude. Twitter's too
People just
toxic.
talking shit about him. And then one person just said, "I literally don't know who Chris Pratt is, but fuck him." I was like, okay, all right then.
yeah, nah, dude.
And the people
are
do it
just-
every time though.
Yeah, they do it every
Especially
time.
on Twitter. Twitter is so disgusting, man. Like,
Well-
there's so much shit being talked that nobody has no idea of what they're talking about. It's just like, I don't know what the fuck goes through your mind that you're like, oh, let me just
People
put
say
this
some
in.
nasty stuff.
Yeah,
Actually,
bro.
Let's talk about sort of going active and stuff. Remember I told you about the whole Cleopatra movie coming out, right?
Oh, it's interesting.
Oh,
yeah,
it's coming out?
Segue.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Cleopatra remake. It's like a 1960s, 1950s film that they're
Ooh.
remaking. Modern
I remember
time.
Elizabeth Taylor was in the first
Who
one.
is that? That sounds familiar.
She was bad, but keep going.
So they're making a new Cleopatra movie, right?
Yeah,
And they cast Gal Gadot, which is a woman who plays Wonder Woman.
yeah, I know who she
Beautiful
is.
woman.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman.
And so they got a lot of blowback on that on Twitter, saying that they're whitewashing
What the fuck?
Egyptian history and whatnot.
Hear this though.
Just people don't know out there, Cleopatra was Greek, like 100% Greek. Her family was put into power by Alexander the Great. So she's no part black at all.
Oh, is that why they got mad? Because
Yeah, so
they thought she was originally a black
She thought she
character.
was black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they got mad because they thought Gal Gadot was white. That's why I got confused. I was like, bro, she's
Well,
like,
Gal Gadot is like white, no? Isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's Israeli.
yeah, she's a foreign.
I know
she
that,
was-
but I'm saying like I thought she was like not Israel. I thought
She's
was
like
Israeli.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah, no, she even did the whole army training and all that. That's why she always talked about how it was tough for her to get over here because she was raised there for the majority of her life, and then she came over.
Interesting.
That's what I thought the argument was that
No,
she
yeah,
was.
they were mad that they're saying that they should have cast a black person, but yeah, Cleopatra wasn't black, so.
Oh yeah, because Egyptians, what are they? Are they African descent?
So originally they were African, and they got mixed with Middle Eastern over time.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why I got confused. 'Cause I knew they weren't full blown African
Yeah.
descent.
Full blown.
Yeah, like,
Full-blown.
I knew they weren't like 100% African descent. I knew they were mixed. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why I was a little bit confused. But
Egyptians.
yeah, Egyptians.
Yeah, no, they had a lot of mixed. I mean, Romans took over.
I remember we had one
as well,
Egyptian
so-
kid at our school.
Yeah, he said he was black, but like my question is,
I don't even remember that.
yeah,
That's
he
funny.
legit kept saying he was black like over and over again.
That's
like,
funny
he was
as
like,
hell. I
God,
don't
I'm
remember
black. I can say that. Okay, but I have to ask you,
I'm black.
like, do actual Egyptians consider themselves African? They don't, right? They
I
consider themselves
wouldn't. I
Egyptian.
wouldn't. I mean, I can't say anything because I'm not
I
Egyptian.
think it's cooler to say you're Egyptian because
Yeah, it just sounds
like-
cooler.
Like yeah.
I mean, it's like with Mexicans. Like people who are from Spain don't say they're Mexican. They say they're Spanish. They're from Spain.
Yeah.
I say that too.
Yeah, like it would be different if like every Spanish speaking person said, "Oh, I'm either Latino or Mexican."
If everyone just said they're Hispanic, that'd be kind of boring.
Yeah, it'd be boring. Most people are like, "Nah, I'm either from," and then they go real deep to where they go to their fucking cartel terrors. They're like, "Nah, fool, I'm from Tecueca, homie." They don't even say they're Mexican. They're just like, "Nah, fool, I'm puro Tecueca, güey." But yeah, so I mean, yeah, you would say you're Egyptian. I wouldn't. I don't really think you would
Yeah,
say
because
like.
there's people that keep saying like, oh, Egyptians are Africans or whatever. But I don't know if it. That's why I'm asking. Like, I wonder if Egyptians.
I mean, it's not
consider
incorrect,
themselves-
but it's not fully correct.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I wonder if
Yeah.
Egyptians themselves consider themselves African. That's all. But yeah, so people getting mad because they said that she should be black, but
She was white.
she was white. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she had a connection to Egypt for sure.
Didn't she sleep with the dude too, Alexander
Yeah,
the
she
Great?
said, no, Julius Caesar.
No.
Oh,
so,
Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
Fucked them and then fucked Mark
Yeah, I
Antony.
heard about that. I
Yeah.
forgot where. Oh, I heard that on Drunken History.
Yeah,
That
she
shit was
fucked
funny.
Julius Caesar's best friend too.
Yeah. Damn, bro, she was a player. She had that
Didn't Mark
walk.
Antony betray Julius Caesar? He was there when Julius Caesar died. Could've
I
sworn.
don't remember.
We're getting into history.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're getting
yeah.
too far into this.
But the thing is, though, Cleopatra was there. Apparently, she was a baddie. Don't know if that's true.
Nah, she was, dude. She
People-
had to be.
People say, but back then, I don't know.
Hey, back
What were the
then.
standards? You know?
Yeah, what were the
That's
standards?
true. They didn't have no doctors back then.
I mean, Julius Caesar. I mean, he basically his cut right is like everybody's like cut nowadays. So I mean, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, true.
So
Oh yeah, the fucking. Oh my god, dude.
that's
Yeah.
his
That
like
haircut's too funny, man.
number one thing he should be remembered for was for that cut. You know.
Yeah, that and being stabbed to death. That's about it.
Was it by his friends or was it just by his counsel?
Besides, like
His counsel-
his friends and his counsel.
Yeah, one of his
Okay.
friend Brutus. Apparently was
Oh yeah, there you go. It was his friend Brutus. I
Yeah.
remember
Well,
that.
do you know the
Et
phrase?
tu, Brutus.
Et tu,
yeah.
Brutus.
But yeah, I guess we should move on from this because I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's next?
One more thing about movies. So they teased a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. So if you want to check that out, I guess you can look at that. They have like a website for it. But I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
Do you know who's directing it?
No, but
I feel like that's what matters a lot nowadays.
yeah, probably. But all I know is that they had a director and they filmed for a week and then they fired him and got a new one.
Oof.
Apparently, yeah.
I hope it doesn't turn out bad. Because the last one was a little bit. Eh.
Wasn't the last one with fucking Trey Songz, right?
Yeah, it was one with Trey
Trey
Songz
Songz.
and that bomb chick. I forgot what her name was.
She's the white girl.
She has like the weird colored eye. I think they're blue. I'm not sure.
Oh, you talking about the blonde girl?
No. She had dark hair in the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. She had blue eyes, light blue.
Oh, it was
eyes.
blue eyes?
Yeah.
Oh
she's
my god,
white.
dude.
She
Her
has, like-
eyes.
yeah, bro. That girl was beautiful, man. She's in Baywatch.
Oh, Alexandra Dario or something
Yeah,
like that. There you go.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Bad with an H.
Amen, brother.
Just let you
Amen.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
But no, yeah, that one was.
movie sucked because basically
I did suck. Okay, I was waiting. I didn't want to say that straight up, but yeah.
I can't say anything because I don't remember the movie at all.
Okay, well, Leatherface is her fucking cousin,
Yeah.
and then when he like finds that out,
It wasn't too. It was because
They
they strayed
connect.
away from the horror. They went straight into like making it an action movie where it wasn't scary. It was more just like crazy action shootout scenes and all that. And
Okay.
as to where the original one was like fucking disgusting and like,
Yeah,
scary
like
as
a lot of-
fuck.
It
Yeah.
just looks grimy.
the OG one's good.
Yeah.
It just
Which one's the
scares-
OG
it
one? Is
makes
that
you
the
feel
one with
uncomfortable.
the makeup face?
What you mean? Yeah, he has like.
Is that what you're talking about, the OG one? Okay, yeah.
Leatherface and
He
has,
does the
like,
mask.
'Cause I know there's that one, and then there's the new / OG one, which is the one with the two army dudes,
I'm
army
talking, about the
brothers.
one, I'm talking about the one from 1970s.
Yeah, that one was nice, but I like the one with the army brothers too, because that one was pretty gruesome.
I mean, I don't remember anyone past the original.
Oh,
I found the other ones really forgettable.
oh no, dude, those ones are pretty nice with the fucking army brothers. That one was crazy as fuck, because that one seemed more realistic, which I guess what made it like horror. This one you could tell was like straight up bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Since we're on the movie topic, thanks Tristan.
I was gonna bring
Okay.
it.
Bro, the new Saw.
The new Saw.
That's a new Saw.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense, right?
And then it's fucking. You know what's crazy about it? It's starring Chris Rock supposedly.
I love that.
That's what got me. I
That's
was like,
random as
The
fuck.
man went from Madagascar to Saw.
Is he Detective Caparo? Fuck.
I don't know, but I'm hoping it's good, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
what-
forgot who's he might be directing it too. I forgot. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Wait, he's directing it too?
I don't know. It was some famous dude that's like been doing a lot of horror shit. I
Yeah.
forgot what his name was though. But yeah, that one. Ooh, that one looks nice.
All I hope is it's not made by fucking what's it called, Blumhouse, whatever.
Oh, dude, those are fucking. I fucking hate those
Those movies are
movies.
so shit. Like every movie's the same fucking thing. It's just like jump scary shit. That's the entire.
I mean,
thing.
it's teen movies.
Boo.
It's literally like hot teen girl gets chased and then she wins.
I like a hot teen girl.
It's
Yeah.
being overplayed.
Yeah.
It's too overplayed now, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sucks because like there are some of these movies that kind of Blumhouse where it's like, oh, it's a good idea, but then they just let's make the same movie again but with a different theme.
Yeah, it happens
Yeah.
a lot. Too much.
So
I
it's
was
like, tiring.
I want to just bring up this one movie called fucking Hereditary.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you
that
guys
was
see that movie?
nice. That one was fucking
I watched
weird.
clips of it. I never actually watched it.
That
You
one
gotta
was
watch
weird.
it. That movie's fucking good, man.
It's good. It's not like horror. It's weird because
It's horror in the end. It gets fucking scary.
yeah, it's horror in the end, but it starts
just-
off like more like psychological.
Can I just bring it's psychological for
Yeah.
sure. Can I just bring up this one fucking situation? This kid, right? He has like this crazy mom. You remember his crazy ass mom, right?
Yeah.
She gets possessed, right? And he's like all by himself in this fucking 2-story house.
Oh, is it the one where it's all dark and she's in the corner?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, dude,
Fuck out of
that
me. God damn.
that whole sequence
Tristan,
is
let me
just
paint this picture real quick. He goes down to his living room and he's looking at his fucking fireplace, right?
Yeah.
And in the fucking oh no, let's take it back. He wakes up in
I
his
was about
bed.
to say, yeah.
He wakes up in his bed, right? And you can't even see it. It's so fucking pitch black, but you see his fucking mom on the ceiling in the corner. Scary as hell. And then they go down to the living room and shit, right? And then he's walking down, and that bitch is in the fucking corner. It's like, how the fuck she get there? And then this one turns. He looks to his like left side, and he sees a naked fucking guy, just butt naked, in the hallway, something like that, right in the door.
Yeah.
And he's smiling at him because apparently it's like this cult thing, and this cult's like watching over this house, and this cult's like messing with him, and fucking when he turns back, his mom's gone. She's not in the corner no more, and then she's in the corner with him, like kind of like you could like she's on the floor because she was on the ceiling, and she ends up running at this fool, and then this is like goddamn, and he just runs away. It's exactly what happened. He said
goddamn.
and he runs away and shit. He goes into his attic, and alright, so you hear a bunch of fucking thuds, just somebody punching like the door or whatever in the attic, I guess, and out of nowhere, it cuts to a scene of his fucking mom just banging her head on the fucking ceiling. Scary, dude. Shit scared the fuck out of me. And you just hear this fool screaming, "Mommy, mommy." He's like my age, like screaming like a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mommy, mommy. And
it's just because the way they make it where it's like raw.
Well,
it doesn't.
I'm sure with the music,
Like it
and the
doesn't look
fucking,
stupid
No,
as to
but
where like it would look. You could be like, oh, that's stupid. That's fucking fake as fuck. It looks too raw to where it's like, what the fuck? bro?
Without context, that would make you laugh. That scene will kill you. Like you'll start cracking up because you're like, what the fuck is up with this lady?
Yeah.
But with context, it was
Yeah,
scary.
that's what I'm saying. I'm sure in the film,
Scared the fuck out of you.
I forgot who's the director, but he makes good horror, like psychological horror movies because he made the Midsommar one, which is pretty fucking crazy.
It's another cult one, huh?
Yeah, that one's pretty. That one's like just an island of cultists who like drug their people with LSD and shit and acid and all that to like get them to tripping, and then they sacrifice them.
Yeah, we'll have a movie night. Me, you, and Adrian and Dominic watch Hereditary.
Snuggle up.
Snuggle up. Exactly.
Fucking, cause I remember like Midsummer. It was kind of not. It wasn't received. I wouldn't say it was received well. It was like.
Yeah, because that one's less horror. That one's more psychological, just like fucked up to where they end. When you finish it, you're like, oh shit, that's why that, and then you start piecing it. Then you want to rewatch it just so you understand it fully.
I remember a guy talking about it. He's talking about like the reception of the film and stuff. It said apparently like, a lot of people just didn't get it.
It's exactly like us, to where when you watch it, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
But then if you actually put thought into it, or if somebody explains it to you, then you're like, why didn't he just put that in the movie?
Well, that's the same thing with Hereditary. I looked back and I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, okay, they're like getting everything's happening because of a cult, and it's like all this interesting stuff.
That's what sucks about it, because if you watch it, you don't understand it, but if somebody explains it to you, then it's like a lot better.
Most of the people that watch the movie are not going to care.
See, but then that's what sucks too, because then it's like if the director explains it, that takes away the whole like point of it being like genuine and like.
I think those movies are meant to be watched multiple times. That's
That too,
but
yeah.
Like I said, a lot of people just they watch it, they're like, oh, that was
our fucking
stupid.
attention,
They never watch it again.
our attention span is too fast.
You're like, that was gay.
Well, dude, we're like in the fucking we're like in the Avengers era now, right? Where everything has to be like flashy and explode.
That's why Martin Scorsese was saying some shit like those are not real movies. Yeah, they're like it's not real cinema.
I remember I was watching some people talk about once upon a time in Hollywood like didn't do that well or something like that. Like it wasn't like crazy well received.
I liked it.
And people were saying like, oh, the age of like real movies is dead or some shit like that. Like the only thing that does well now is fucking.
Hey, what's up with Man's being crazy? Fucking what's the guy's name who makes all those movies?
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, what's up with him being crazy? Did you hear about the shit that he does?
What did he do?
Like in one of them, was it which one was it with the Nazi hunters and all that?
Inglourious Basterds.
Inglourious Basterds. And like in that one, he himself choked the girl in that one scene, where the German guy finds out that she was a spy. Yeah, and when he puts her down and chokes her, apparently that was him. He wanted to do the scene himself because he wanted to make it seem like he's actually choking her. And
so weird. He wanted he wanted to show Christopher Watts, but like when it cut off to his face.
Yeah, when it cut off to her face getting choked.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he did it himself apparently because he wanted it to like look the way he wanted to, and he actually like strangled her. And she was like, "Yo, that was kind of excessive," but
Good scene. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look it up.
I was like, oh shit, that's actually pretty weird. And then the whole shit was fucking Kill Bill. I forgot what that girl's name is too.
Uma Thurman.
Yeah, how he had her do fucking the car stunt where she fucking just straight up crashed. And like, I think she like, I don't know if she broke her back or something.
She fucked her back up.
Yeah, she fucked her back up.
I love Uma Thurman.
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, you good? All right, we're gonna move on to the next scene. And she was like, yo, what the fuck? That was really unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but
now that she looks back at it,
the
she's
problem is like they have like conflicting reports about that, right? Because there's people that say like, oh, she was like, oh yeah, I'm fine, just kept doing the movie, and now she's complaining about it now. And there's other people that say, oh.
Well, I mean, you're gonna say you're fine. You're an actor. You can't be like, oh, I can't do this because then.
Yeah,
they're
no,
gonna
but
replace you.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of unfair to come back like 30 years later and be like, oh yeah, he was.
Well, to be fair,
he fucked my back.
To be fair, it's not like she came out herself. It was a whole interview.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like she just came out and was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking cancel this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, apparently, yeah, he does like a lot of crazy shit. And I was like, oh, alright.
Well, you know, it's
And he has a foot fetish.
yeah, he's a
Yeah,
fuck fetish.
That shit was funny, dude. Brad Pitt.
Tarantino, you know, it's Tarantino.
I mean, like all I'll say is this: he's a man with a vision. You know, he wants his movie to be a certain way. He writes it a certain way. And all of his movie deals when he does the studios is that he has to be able to make the movie exactly how he wants or he doesn't accept the deal.
Amen.
So,
That's pretty badass, though.
That is badass.
Fucking my terms only. That's like the
he's like, I
direct of
gotta
the
make
movie
sure I have a
world.
fucking 20-second pan on feet in every movie I make. It's going in.
Brad Pitt was a legend for that. He called out everybody's foot. He's like,
Yeah.
thank you for her feet, and her feet, and her feet. And he's just right there like, fuck you, man.
Well, yeah, I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood showed the best feet. Apparently.
Nah, that was fucking nasty. They're all fucking
Yeah.
black as
No,
fuck.
what I'm saying is
They're
that
all
he showed the
dirty.
most feet. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
for him. Yeah, he really went down on feet.
That shit was all dirty and
movie.
nasty.
Yeah, they had fucking Margot Robbie going.
That was
fucking,
hippie feet, yeah. And then Sharon Tate, Margot Robbie, her feet were,
Sharon T.
because that was her character.
Yeah, no.
But you know, she was cute in that movie.
Is there a movie that Margot Robbie isn't cute? Yeah.
Yeah, it's called I Tonya. She plays this crazy.
Even then, she
skater
was
girl.
kind of a baddie.
She didn't look cute in that movie because she was supposed to look like.
Well,
psychotic.
guess what? I haven't
Harley
seen
Quinn?
it.
Harley
I
Quinn,
haven't
she's
seen
bad.
it.
Oh my
So-
god.
I've never
Not
seen
in my
I Tonya
head.
either. I'm just saying. Look it up on your phone. Look up I Tonya.
It's the movie about. I don't know if you ever heard about it, but it's a movie about the
Fucking tweaker.
the ice skating chick that cheated.
Tweaker. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was based on a true
Yeah,
story.
that's talking
Yeah.
about actually now.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
broke the girl's leg.
Yeah.
She's fucking savage.
I mean,
apparently
you know,
they beat the girl before she went on stage.
I'd still fuck her. I'd still fuck her.
I still fuck her. She's crazy. That's all fine by me.
No, but
Tell me, could you do better?
yeah, exactly.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, brother. When she's hitting me with those Jersey accents, I'm going fuck what she's all about.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
All right, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Those Jersey accents are crazy, weren't they? That's what made her like hot.
Which is weird because she's Australian. When you hear Australian accent, you wouldn't think she could do a Jersey
She's an
accent.
Aussie.
Yeah, she's
You
an
know, dude,
Aussie.
you know what I'm tired of, dude? In Hollywood, outsourcing actors. You have all these fucking British guys, you have all these Australian
We need
guys.
Americans.
What the fuck,
Need
dude?
some Americans.
It's just Hollywood, dude.
Bring back Quinn.
Not fucking London.
What was the old white dude that did like a bunch of like the old American movies? He was in Gran Torino or Turismo, whatever.
Oh, fucking Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Bring back Clint Eastwood, man.
I don't know how that man's not dead.
He's fucking 1,000 years old, dude.
Yeah.
For real, dude. He's an old man in every. When he was 21, he was the old man in the movie.
I mean,
like-
I wouldn't say that, right? Because he
That's
did,
so
like,
crazy.
He did Fistful of Dollars and fucking Dirty Harry and shit, right?
Bro, he was always an old man. He was never like
Yeah, but like in the
teen or a kid.
cowboy movies, he was younger. I was
Nah, dude. He was still an old man.
He was still in his 30s.
He was still that old West Shooter guy.
No, because I'm saying in the cowboys, he looked younger than he did in Dirty
Oh,
Harry.
I know, but even then, it's like he fucking plays. He calls people buckaroos, young kids. It's like, bro,
Hey there, Buckaroo.
like I don't think he's ever been 21 or like in his 20s. I feel like he was just born into his 30s. And he just
boy.
played that role every movie.
Mm.
That shit's funny. But
He
yeah.
always plays an old guy, I guess. But yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, he's good at being an old man. He's like Morgan Freeman, where he was born being like 80.
Well, it's because Morgan Freeman started his career late, so
Nah,
now
that's 'cause
everybody just
Morgan Freeman's
remembers
Black
him for being
Jesus.
old. What'd you say, bro?
Morgan
Black
Freeman's Black
Jesus.
Jesus.
I think he
man.
was black. He was God.
Oh, Black
Remember
God.
that one movie?
Same
He was
difference.
God. It was pretty cool.
They're all the same. They all have the same
Oh, you're
powers.
not in one fucking Jim Carrey movie?
Yeah. That's my Bible. Okay.
Okay.
Don't try to play it off like, oh, that Jim Carrey movie.
That movie was deep, okay? When he almost died, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
You guys got any more recommendations or?
What, for movies?
Yeah, dude. It's spooky season.
Guys, if you want to watch a movie, is
Oh yeah,
horror
no, we're
movies.
continuing this spooky theme. I forgot.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, right?
Saul's.
Wait, I wanted to ask
Good
you a
horror
question
movies.
about the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, right?
Yeah.
The Leatherface. You said they changed his face.
They changed the mask.
How does it look?
It looks kind of.
Are you spooked?
No.
You don't get spooked though. I get spooked. I gotta look at it.
I'll get scared by jump scares because that's just shock, you know.
I don't get scared. That's a bitch move right there. Jump scares get scared of me, dog.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I just opened up my Google fucking, just Safari or whatever.
Yeah.
And the first thing that pops up was average penis size global. I was doing some research.
Yeah, the mask was kind of Halloween
Let me see his
story,
face.
you know.
So is Leatherface 2021 or what?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 2021.
Oh, it's 2021.
Yeah. Next year.
Fuck.
I mean, Halloween's almost over, so it's not. They're not gonna release it like now.
That's true, I guess.
I mean, we'll see what happens, right? Actually, something kind of interesting, and probably people won't give a fuck, but something kind of interesting. Maybe you guys will give a fuck. I just have a beard. What the fuck?
That looks kind of weird.
I found the picture. I don't know. Is this
I'm pretty sure that's not how it's gonna look like finished.
Yeah.
Probably gonna like.
Apparently,
Dirty it
the
up.
new movie's gonna be a sequel to the original.
Oh, to the very first one.
Yeah, like they're doing like a Halloween, the remake shit.
I like the
I
Halloween
guess.
remake. I feel like it was a good movie.
Which one? The Rob Zombie one?
No, the
Or
most
The
recent
newest one.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
The thing I want to talk about is, so I was watching a thing about Friday 13th, right?
Yeah.
And they're talking about how the reason that they haven't made a new one is because, technically speaking, two different production studios, Paramount and New Line, both own the rights to Jason. So to make a movie, they would have to both agree to make a film.
Yeah, but it's business. They don't work.
Shit, look how long it took for fucking Sony and Marvel to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or not Sony, Sony and Fox, right?
Oh, Sony
Yeah.
and Marvel, no?
Well, because I think
Yeah,
Sony
so-
owns Marvel, doesn't it?
No,
Or-
Sony and Disney.
No, it was Sony
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
Disney.
yeah. Sony and Disney, my bad.
Yeah.
Sony and Disney. I fucked that up.
The thing is, so like in 2009 they made a Friday 13th remake, right? But that was because, for some reason, I forget the specific reasoning, but New Line didn't have the rights to it for 10 years because of some kind of deal they made.
Yeah.
But after
Yeah.
10 years, it's back to joint ownership again. So they quickly made a movie and put it out. But after that, now they're kind
And
of
that one wasn't that bad. I thought
It
that
was
was pretty
okay.
That
good.
was the one like what 2000 something.
2009.
Yeah, I remember watching that one with my dad. I was 9 at the time. That one was pretty good. That one wasn't that bad.
Can't fucking Jason he's like a fucking archer for some reason?
Yeah, he shot someone in a speedboat.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, brother.
That's why I like the kills in that movie were actually pretty like creative.
I thought that was kind of dumb though. I was like, oh, how the fuck is this fool like a world's
Bro,
famous
that was a
archer?
fucking-
He just puts it,
Just-
you know,
Oh,
ahead.
he got nah. He's doing
Hawkeye
more than
did.
that. He thought about it, dude, because he's like, look, I'm gonna take out the driver and he's gonna take out the swimmer, dude. This man's a hitman.
I just think that if you're like,
This
if you
man's
could do that
Agent
with a-
47.
if you could do that
Plan
with a
it out.
bow and arrow, just get yourself a fucking gun, right? I mean,
Jason
Look,
doesn't use guns.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jason doesn't even
Okay.
Okay, that's just stupid.
that's
Yeah,
retarded.
that's fucking
It's just
stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I get it. I'm
Gosh,
stupid as
fucking
fuck.
stupid, dude.
So,
What's
I mean-
next? He's gonna start driving cars to chase his victims. That's just fucking. Can you imagine Jason in a car chase?
but did he go to fucking Manhattan?
Yeah, you're,
Yeah.
you're on a boat.
There you go.
He swam underwater.
He
Okay.
didn't drive it.
Oh, I thought he.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just on it.
Okay. Oh,
That was that was the stupidest plot ever.
Yeah.
Literally, Manhattan, the city that's busy, the city that never sleeps, basically.
Yeah.
Only like 3 thugs out there. Everybody else is gone. Somehow, it's the quietest night
that
ever.
movie entirely, it's called Jason Takes Manhattan. It's like the 8th fucking film. So 90% of the movie takes place on the boat. The other...
It was just like the last 15 minutes of the movie.
9% takes place in Vancouver, Canada. And then 1% of the movie takes place in New York.
Yeah, it was like literally like I just remember it's like a 15-minute scene in Manhattan.
Vancouver,
That's it.
Canada.
Yeah, so the street, like the side streets and stuff, it's all Vancouver, Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the
So,
last 15 minutes,
It's supposed to be
him
New
just
York,
walking.
but it's Vancouver.
And, like nobody's walking the night, like walking around at night, like it usually is. It's just 3 thugs. That's it.
well, I've been to Manhattan in like Times Square, like night, like 3 a.m. It's pretty spaced out, but it's not like.
Yeah, it's not. There's
really,
people
really-
out there.
It's not dead, but it's
Yeah.
pretty like spaced out. There's not that many people. 3 a.m.
I mean,
Nah,
all I'm
that
gonna
shit's
say
funny.
is that, Jason's had a storied career,
Bro, fuck that. Bring back Nightmare on Elm Street, dog. Then the new one was ass.
That one was whack. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks so fucking weird.
People were saying that like that, or like the studio itself, right?
Yeah, his face was so fucking like it wasn't like scary. It was just fucking like what the fuck.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So yeah, he looked
is that?
disgusting.
Yeah, she
But,
was.
It's like some Hills of Ice shit.
They were saying that
Yeah.
like they pretty much, at least for a while, they were all saying like, okay, the series is dead,
Because New Line Cinema like owns that. Like they're the only ones.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they own New Line, or New Line owns it.
Yeah.
But they were saying that like maybe now because Halloween did well, they're making a new Chainsaw movie. They're making a new fucking Saw movie, right? So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I would watch that.
Get
Well, it
the knowledge.
depends. If Freddy looks nice and like spoopy, then maybe.
What'd you say?
Spoopy.
Spoopy.
But if he looks like stupid again, nah, fuck that dude. That shit
Well,
was so stupid.
the problem I have is this, right? Like, the original actor's not gonna be there anymore, right? It's gonna
Wes
be a new
Craven,
person.
yeah.
And so it's kind of
Wait, he's in prison?
no, he's
Oh, I
Where'd you
think
get that?
Yeah,
I don't know, I
you said Wes Craven, and then
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
And you just you tripped off your own words.
sorry guys. It's the voice in my head.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to get that kind of like charisma, whatever. back.
Yeah, that's what sucks. See, that's what sucks about the OG horror movies. They're just too good to recreate. Like you can't really do it. Like it's always gonna either be seen as cheesy or like, oh, it's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's
look,
like
you're gonna have to switch it up now from modern times, right? Because if
Yeah.
you try to pull off
it's
fucking
gonna be flat screens and shit, drones.
original Nightmare on Elm Street with its like goofy fucking jokes and shit, like people aren't gonna be able to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That was a lot of
It was
comments
like-
said back then.
Got your nose, fucking pulled her nose off. Fucking stupid.
He was a troll, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah, apparently.
Oh, they still gotta bring that back. He still has to be a troll, no?
Yeah, but that's the problem though, right?
That
It's
makes
like,
it
how do you make it where it's not fucking just
But
cheesy as fuck?
I don't know. It has to be at a borderline. Like, it has to fit. Like, oh yeah, this is Freddy Krueger's character because he's like kind of a tease.
Bro, just get Dave Chappelle to do it.
What the fuck?
He can make all the jokes he wants, and it's gonna be good.
But he
He can even make
won't be
racist
scary.
jokes.
He won't be scary.
That's true.
So they have to find that border. Where like, oh
It's gonna be a
yeah,
fucking skit.
this
An hour and a half skit with Dave Chappelle.
Boogie boogie.
Yeah.
Boogie boogie.
Anyway, we still on movies.
Nah, we could talk about anything now.
Actually, talking about Texas thing, right?
Yeah, we can talk about Texas. Let's bring up Texas.
Like, I don't know anything
Texas.
about it, so good.
Good old Texas
I don't
and
know.
Texas.
I know a little bit. I just know that it all started with Joe Rogan, I believe. Don't you know about it more than I do?
Not the Joe Rogan part, just the part of Texans really not liking Californians moving over there
Well,
to
Joe.
enjoy the fruits
Well,
of their
let me just say
labor.
this. Texas is not the only state to not like California moving there. Pretty much it's every state
Yeah,
doesn't
Las
like it
Vegas
moving
doesn't
there.
like that shit. I heard people in fucking.
They just don't like Californians.
People start moving to Vegas?
Yeah, people are moving to Vegas.
Why is that?
A lot of
Vegas
people
is
moving
just
out
as
of
cheap.
California.
Okay.
so-
And it's close to California. Which
I heard
is
that it was cheap
family.
too. 'Cause I was looking at places and I did see that they're pretty cheap.
Extremely cheap.
But I can't
However-
do it with the fucking extreme weather. Because like any other place, it's either always cold or always hot. Vegas is literally like 90 degrees, not even like 110 during the summer, and like below 20 in the winter. Like there's no half and half. There's no like clear skies, like just warm day. It's either fucking hot or freezing cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's an exaggeration.
That is not an
No, wait,
exaggeration.
I don't think it's 110.
Dude, I've never been to Las Vegas where it was like I can go outside with just like a
Well, I'm
regular
just saying,
shirt.
it doesn't reach -20. That's like,
During the winter,
No, it's like
that should get
polar.
freezing cold.
You said negative
Not
20?
negative. I said below 20.
Hey, he said
bitch.
below 20.
Oh, I thought he said
Don't
negative
fucking
20.
give me negative
I
20.
thought you said -20 out there.
But
It's
not
fucking
yet.
like polar
No, yeah,
cap.
it'll probably hit like 40 or 30 out there during
Oh,
the
okay.
winter. Because I always go drive that way to Colorado, and it's always fucking freezing cold over there. And I've never been there when it's either like not cold or not hot. I can't do that shit, man.
Yeah.
It either has to be always cold or always hot, just so I can be like, all right, since it's always hot, AC.
Yeah.
Fucking Vegas, it's like you have to have sweaters and shorts
I think just Cali has the best weather.
Yeah,
especially
Cali
like
has the
Los
best weather.
Angeles.
because it's either hot
Or
or
Ventura County.
it's like nice and warm and breezy.
I don't know. Recently, right? It's been like it feels like it's hot for way longer than it's
Yeah,
cool.
well, because the whole global warming thing.
It lasted for a long time, yeah.
Yeah,
90 degrees was like 2 weeks ago, and it was already fucking.
I think we
winter.
barely start getting cold weather right now. Huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like this week.
It's been
Yeah.
like, but it might stop because it's just cool because it's cloudy.
I heard that was gonna. Yeah, I heard that it was gonna get hot again.
Again?
We're gonna get back into the 90s. Yeah,
Nah, I disagree.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well,
Anyway,
either
yeah,
way, we're
that's
talking about
surprising.
Texas, and yeah, people are moving out, and yeah, they don't like California.
Yeah, they were. Like,
I don't know if it all started with Joe
Well,
Rogan. I
I don't know if
what
that
the
they don't
fuck.
like him. I think it's just that
I don't
their
think
whole.
it's just Joe Rogan.
Yeah, well, I mean, because Joe Rogan's a cultural icon. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a celebrity, so obviously he's gonna get like a lot of attention for it. But now, yeah, I guess they're like,
I was just kidding about him being a cultural icon. Take that back. I was just fucking around.
nah, yeah, but they're just not happy with people moving over there and not being cool with their ideas, which I mean, I guess is fair. If
Oh, they're
The
thinking
whole-
like, well, they think Californians fucked up California, so therefore they're just gonna go and fuck up their own
Yeah.
states.
the biggest fear is the whole gun policy.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
think
Texas
that's
people are
also-
like,
I think taxes too. People don't like
Well,
expensive
they're like,
living.
well, see, that was the thing.
They don't want that.
Was that a lot of people have said like, "Yo, it's cool and all." Like, they're not gonna take that to heart. Like, yeah, of course we have not free taxes, but low taxes, so it's cool and shit. But don't fucking come over here just because of that, and then be like, "We want to get rid of your guns. We want to get rid of this and that. We're Democrats. We want to put Biden." Like, they're like, "Yo, chill." Like, if you come over here, you have to realize the whole state is like united in being Republican, like dominantly. And so they were like, "That's kind of like." Fucked up if you're gonna come over here and try to change our shit.
That's a Texas.
Just because you fucked up California.
Yeah, perspective.
Which I mean, kind of fair. California's a little bit iffy right now. A lot of shit.
Well, they're like, okay.
Well, Cali has a homeless problem. We have tax.
Cali has
tax
every
issues.
problem, honestly.
We have like, yeah, we have the highest, or one of the highest taxes in the United States. 10%.
To behind New York, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, one of the highest. Not
Yeah,
the
no,
highest.
New York is ridiculous. New York is like fucking 30-40%.
I don't know why you even want to live, like, New York isn't, like, I'm sorry if people live in New York, but I've never been there.
you haven't been there, so you can't
I haven't
say.
been there, but from
I've
what
been
I've
there.
seen about it, it looks like a shithole.
It's kind of a shit.
Yeah, bro, let's just move to Paris like Emily.
It's kind of New York is kind of interesting. Being on the streets out there is kind of fun.
I've seen a lot of videos of rats walking down the, like,
Yeah,
you know
like,
how they're doing
the
outdoor
streets are covered
dining?
in trash and
Yeah,
stuff.
I've seen a lot of videos of rats running down the outdoor, like running around the outdoor dining. And people are like, why the fuck you want to eat out here? With like fucking bus fumes and
It's fucking
garbage
disgusting,
truck
yeah.
exhaust.
Bro, it smells like shit. Dead ass. I walked out my hotel, you get hit with shit. And you're like, what the fuck? Because the people just throw their trashes on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like just trash bags, I guess. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's like in the center of New York. I don't know how the suburbs are. So
I'm pretty sure they're not as bad.
they're not as bad, I'm pretty sure. It's just like LA.
I mean, LA isn't that bad.
But then
LA isn't
again, why
as
everybody
bad.
moves to New York is to be in the center.
Compared to New York, but
All I'm
LA's
saying
pretty
is
bad.
LA is disgusting. And
LA is
to
pretty
be
bad.
worse than LA, that's embarrassing.
LA is weird because like,
Alright.
LA has this problem. Look, I fucking work in East LA, and we get this one guy who's some homeless guy, fucking cracked out and shit, always banging on the fucking door,
yeah,
like tripping, tweaking.
LA is weird because LA is like the perfect mixture of rich, poor, and middle class. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird as fuck.
But yeah, poor,
Yeah.
you know. It's like,
Oh yeah, that's
we
what
have.
I'm saying. Like, it's the weirdest mixture ever because like, as to where most places it's like, okay, you have the rich and then you have the poor, and they're usually separated.
Well, no, it doesn't help the problem. Other states will literally put homeless people on buses and bus them over to LA.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's real.
That's sad.
Well, because I mean, Skid Row, dog. It's literally just like a fucking hotel for
That's
homeless.
like, fuck off. Why? What the fuck is that?
Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off.
Fuck is this?
Fuck
You
off.
rubbish. Nah, yeah, LA is. I don't know. LA is weird, man.
He's
Because
giving us crumpets.
it's just fucking. It's a weird mixture.
You know, one thing I want to say about Texas, though, is, so you know they have the Texas Rangers, right?
Yeah.
That song's been around since like the 1800s.
Yeah.
So they got elected their first female governor, or something like that, I think.
Texas.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
And the first thing she did was she reduced the size to almost nothing of the Texas Rangers, and it pissed a lot of people off. Cause it's been basically it's an institution where.
Well, do they have a lot of crime up there?
The whole thing about the Texas Rangers is basically that they're considered a paramilitary group.
Ooh.
They actually can like go and like do shit that cops can't do.
That's pretty badass, bro. That sounds like a good TV show.
Yeah.
Like, they kidnapped my daughter. Now it's time for payback. It's like boom, boom, and it's like a
Call the
crazy ass
Texas Rangers.
fucking
But yeah,
flipping
now
cars
they're
over.
no longer considered a paramilitary group. Now they're considered a police group. So they
that's
have
whack.
way greater restrictions, and they're way smaller.
That's
And so
whack,
it pissed a
bro.
lot of people off.
Nah.
Apparently.
Nah, bro, they can't. She
Which,
can't be doing that.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, right? With the whole trend of like, oh, you know,
Getting
reducing
rid of
police shit, whatever. But I just don't get it. I mean, maybe it's an inner Texas thing, but like I have not heard any news about Texas Rangers, you know, ever in my entire lifespan on this
Well, like I
planet.
said, Texas is very unique because it's literally just like they're all the same people basically. As to where California over here, we're all mixed. It's literally black, Asian, white, whatever you can think of.
I mean, Texas is just a bunch of Hispanics and whites.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even then, it's like that's literally just the majority. Like, there's not like as to where
And even
our
the
pie
Hispanic-
chart will
even
look
the
ridiculous.
Hispanics are fucking Republicans.
Yeah, where our pie chart looks ridiculous. We have like fucking 5 races and all that. Texas is literally just like 2 or 3, but the third one is like 1%. Like, Texas is just perfect to where it's like it's a perfect group of people. It's like California kind of. We're just a perfect group of people. But
What do you
yeah,
mean we're a perfect group of people?
like we have a perfect mixture.
Okay, we
Or
have
it's
a lot
not
of
like-
diversity.
Some people argue that it's not a good thing just because the cops
Having
so much
better
conflict.
mixture.
Yeah.
A lot
Oh
of
yeah,
diversity.
oh yeah,
like
no,
causes
dude,
a lot of
it's fucking
conflict.
terrible, dude.
Wait, what is?
How much
Having
race?
so many people.
You know how much racism is out here because of that shit? Like, I'm pretty sure Texas is like is literally just
a lot of ethnocentrism, right? People just kind of like their own crew, and then everybody's.
Well, I think,
Yeah.
but like everyone's guilty of it, which is like the saddest part, right? Like Mexicans hate everybody, whites hate everybody,
Yeah.
blacks hate everybody, Asians hate everybody.
Well, that's kind of true. Mexican and blacks kind of get along, but
I've heard so many like racist remarks from Hispanics
Yeah.
about black people.
Yeah.
you know what's funny about that? It's always Mexican grandmothers. It's never really.
It's for sure the oldest generation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really the older generation. A lot of the young people, they don't really have that much beef. There was a whole beef over the
I
fucking.
think young people just hate white people, but I think the older generation.
Yeah.
Everyone in California just hates white people.
But what's it called?
Yeah.
Well, see,
So
the younger generation gets along more. The only beef that there was over the whole fucking thing that happened like 2 months or a month
or
ago.
apparently according to
Of-
Twitter, everyone hates white people.
Of shooting the Mexican vendor, the black people shooting the Mexican vendor, then the Mexicans killing the black guy. That was the whole beef, but
Mhm.
I'm not sure if that got settled out. But I'm pretty sure it's calmed down
It's
a
been a
little
long
bit.
time, right?
Yeah, it's been like 2 months. Pretty sure it's calmed down a little bit. But
I mean,
besides
it's not a
that,
long time, I guess, but
besides that was really the only beef that Mexican and black, the younger generation had. Right now, they get along for the most part.
Hmm.
Like, fuck, a bunch of white rappers are trying to get along with fucking the younger black generation, which I guess is good. But, like, yeah, we're starting to become more progressive.
That's
It's mainly
awesome.
the older generation. Because, yeah, like, my grandma, I can't lie.
yeah.
She's like, hey, hide your stuff. I'm like, yo, you need to chill. But, yeah, it's a lot of the older generation that's very,
Yeah, I agree with you.
very protective of their
Talking
culture.
about Cali, right? Just back on Cali.
Mhm.
Weren't you talking about the Silicon Valley was getting fucking?
Yeah, so California wants to raise its taxes again, right? And like fucking what's it called? Biden's like part of his business plan, right? Is that he wants to he wants to increase it from 20
So he wants to increase corporate tax rates up to 28%.
from
Kamala
21.
Harris. Yeah, yeah, it's at 21, and Trump wants to take it down to 15%.
So they're making less money on the dollar, right? And then so they're saying that California's gonna lose Silicon Valley, right? Because
I mean, we pretty much almost lost that already, no?
Yeah.
Isn't all that's
Google's
there?
still over there. Apple's still there now.
yeah, but they're like super like they're
Just
really
not startups.
progressive.
There's a
ass.
lot more in China, I'm pretty sure, than there is here.
There's a lot more like they're like
And
just
Tesla
really
was
super
supposed to be to
progressive.
move out now.
Oh, Tesla's moving
yeah,
out. Yeah,
Tesla's
they're going
moving
Texas.
Yeah, so they're already gonna fucking leave, which is like, alright.
Because like, why would you want to be here? There's no benefit as a,
Yeah.
as a business to be in California. It sucks ass. Like you get taxed out the ass because
Froze.
you just get fucked over.
You get fucked, right?
Yeah.
You get
And
fucked.
what was that law they're talking about where it said like, oh, if you move here and you have a lot of money or something like that?
Yeah, this is a stupid fucking prick. I forgot his
What
name.
the hell?
He was dumb, bro, because he was just saying like the whole reason. All right, so he was talking about this tax rate that they were trying to pass
Yeah.
in California, and I think they're still trying to pass. It's basically if you make your fortune here, let's say you decide to move, that tax rate's gonna follow you for 10 years.
What the fuck?
Now let's say you don't make your fortune here, right? And you make it in New York and you come to Cali. That tax rate will still follow you if you leave in Cali in like 1 year. It's just it doesn't like he was just
What
saying like
the fuck?
the reason for this is because
Jesus.
California just brings you connections and networks, and California is
Basically,
such a
you
great.
owe California something just for
Yeah,
living
it's like
there.
it's like what?
That's such bullshit, because if anything, they're bringing the customers and everything
this
to
is the thing
California.
about that though that I find interesting is that they already do that, but just not legally. Like when you're a rich person, you move out of California, they chase you and try to charge you extra money
They
on
do?
your way out. Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's so stupid, because if anything, all the pop icons and all that are bringing tourists and a lot of people in, which generates revenue for fucking California.
Well, that's the thing. That's what people. This one guy was arguing. He's like, don't you think that's bad for you guys? Because you're
You would
limiting
wanna-
business.
Yeah, you would want to keep the celebrities
Exactly. You
here.
want people to stay there so California could still, you know.
Like if
Gen-
people,
more
like
revenue.
rich people here that the law's gonna pass, they're gonna fucking dip.
Yeah, bro.
That if that law's passed, people are like, fuck this place.
Yeah, like it's so
Yeah.
fucking
There already
stupid.
people. A bunch of people are leaving. It's like a trend now.
Yeah, to leave California.
Fuck.
Which I don't mind because we're overpopulated as
Bro, I haven't
fuck.
even
Yeah, I
became
don't mind
famous
either.
yet, though. What the fuck?
What do you say?
I haven't became famous yet, though.
Well, don't do it
I
here.
mean, the taxes.
For us, huh?
The taxes
Fuck my
mainly-
TikTok career. Take my
Yeah.
shit to Ohio.
Yeah.
I think for like business people, like they should leave, but like we're fine. For right now.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Yeah.
They're fine.
rich somehow.
I'm gonna dip.
If crypto goes up and I don't get rug pulled, I think I'll leave.
All I'll say is this: like, if Joe Biden wins, I feel bad for rich people, in a way, right?
Yeah.
Because, man, half your money gone. That's fucking rough. that's real rough.
For us. That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Well, I think Kamala Harris wants a bigger tax rate. She wants to put it up to 35%. So
Did you hear the shit with her? Her favorite rapper is Tupac, or her favorite rapper alive is Tupac.
The blackest woman alive. She's not even black, right? She's like fucking Indian.
That shit was funny. They did not let her. They did not let that down. The whole Trump campaign, they had like a whole week of, oh, we're gonna reserve a ticket for Tupac. They didn't let that down. Oh my god, she must have felt like
That's a funny bit.
That's funny.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, dude. The whole Trump administration was like for a whole week, just like, oh, Tupac's gonna come by. Tupac's gonna swing by. Leave a ticket for the debate when Tupac pulls up. I was like, damn, that's so fucked up.
Hey, rest in peace. Tupac,
That's so
man.
petty, but fuck.
He was murdered.
Well, it's just like, wait, so people, I know that when Kamala Harris kept talking about, she is black, right? She's part black. Right?
I don't know.
She's part
It's
black,
so
part
confusing
Indian.
because now everybody's 10% this, 30% that, 14%
Well, the whole thing that they
that.
were doing was like, oh yeah, she's the first black vice president. First black female vice
I think
president.
we looked this up that she wasn't black.
Well, no, because the whole thing is that she's part. They talking about during the vice presidential debate. It's like, oh, she's a, she's the. Oh, you're dealing with a black woman now. So one of the fucking
Who said
experts
Oh, so someone said
before
that?
the thing, yeah,
Oh, you're dealing with a black woman now?
Yeah,
Makes
it's
it different, or?
yeah, apparently.
For sure. I've just been like, okay.
Because no, she didn't say that. It's only one of the experts, right?
Oh, okay.
One of the experts was like, oh, you're gonna have a hard time arguing with her because you're talking to a black woman. Okay.
I would
How
like
about we
press
put
them.
a,
They're like,
how
what do
about
you
we put a
mean by
Mexican
that?
president in the White House? Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Maybe it probably works.
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Mexican president yet.
Maybe a
Right?
lot of steps to get there.
let's
but-
put J Balvin in the White House. He's
Hey
already doing
man,
McDonald's
no, we're gonna
fucking
put Bad
business.
Bunny. Bad Bunny's more progressive, dog.
Oh yeah, he's,
He did the whole female thing.
Yeah, he's a
Female
crossdresser.
thing.
You know.
He's not a crossdresser. He
Well,
dressed.
he's not a crossdresser.
He dressed
but
up
I'm
as a
saying-
female.
I just didn't know how to bring it
to
up.
give them more notice on how they get like sexualized in the club and all that,
Oh, okay.
and how it sucks to be a woman because you're an
What?
object. Yeah,
That
you didn't see.
sounds-
It was a whole music video where he dressed up as a girl, and it was to push the idea of how women are seen as objects in the club and all that, and they're like identified as objects and all that. So he's
Sounds
more
like a really
progressive.
fucking dumb way
Well,
to do
you know
that.
what? How dare you say that? Okay, you're not
You can
progressive.
legit just show a woman.
You're not
in a
progressive.
dress
Alright.
being harassed. Same
No,
shit.
I think it was an excuse.
I think it's an excuse. It's only an excuse to cross dress. Which hey, no shame on you, man.
no
but,
shit on that. It was just.
If you want to
Especially when
cross
you
dress,
kill
just
it.
do it. Stop pretending. Stop having some false pretense of fucking social justice so you can cross dress.
Yeah, now we gotta put Bad Bunny in the White House, dog.
Yeah, we can put but I'll say J Balvin because did he has a Nike fucking
Here's a Nike shoe now.
sick?
Oh, then you got the Balvin meal at McDonald's.
Some of the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life.
The Balvin meal.
Alright, then
Look
we'll
it
put
up,
Travis Scott.
literally. Look it up. His fucking shoe. You can
Okay.
see what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. I'm oh, shit.
It looks like some like a clown shoe.
It's pretty weird. It's pretty
Awesome
funky.
A clown shoe.
Yeah.
It's like a neon green, neon pink.
I mean, look. Whatever. I really don't give a shit about J Balvin.
Wow, how dare you? That's racist
Yeah.
against my culture.
Shut the fuck up.
Shoe.
It's racist against my culture. You don't like one singer. You're fucking racist.
Yeah, if anybody listens to this, look up the J Balvin shoe if you don't know. Oh, it's yeah. If oh, fuck, I wish I could show this on the podcast, but fuck.
Bro,
Just
that's
make
why-
it the picture for the fucking podcast.
No, fuck that, dude.
This is
I
why
want
we-
to interact.
This is why we need to make the podcast on demand, video on
It's just
demand.
because like my room looks like shit, so I can't do that yet.
No, that's
Dude,
fine,
oh,
bro.
yeah, that's
that
fine.
adds to our
No, what I'm
aesthetic of the
saying is, like,
dropout.
so-
Fuck it then.
When we get to this point, this segment of the video,
Yeah,
you
humble
cut,
beginnings,
You
dog.
cut in the picture of J Balvin's shoe.
That's gonna be, no, that's gonna be so weird. He just fucking black screen into the shoe,
Boom. Yeah, yeah.
and then it goes away.
Boom.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'm not very
You're kind of awkward at it though. Huh?
yeah, I'll
Nah,
be
bro.
awkward at it
Nah,
because
bro.
our
Humble
brand will be
beginnings.
there, and then I don't know
Boom,
it's cut
switch,
to
yeah,
fucking.
Nah, bro, humble beginnings stuff.
Just look it
This
up.
is like a nasty ass
Look at this
JPEG watermark picture.
Yeah.
He still has like the watermark of the fucking
Non-copyright.
creator.
Yeah, J Balvin for president. I say The Rock actually, but
I mean,
I
The
love
Rock
the line.
is our last.
Yeah, keep
nobody
fucking going.
fucking likes the idea of The Rock other than me. So fuck.
Oh, nah,
you.
dude, I'm with you there. Alright,
No, I just don't understand this running bit between you
It's
guys.
not. It's not a bit. You
It's
think
not
it's
a
a
bit.
bit. You think I'm like actually.
It's a
Well, no,
dream.
I'm talking about everything you guys talk about The
It's a
Rock.
dream.
You're always like, oh, he's such a good guy.
I mean, he's a
fucking
great guy.
good guy.
He's whatever.
Bro,
he's an okay guy.
Ohana means family.
No one hates The Rock. I'm just saying he's an okay guy.
Wow.
There's no reason to
Fuck hates The Rock, mate.
like.
Who the fuck hates The Rock, mate?
I'm just
Shut
like,
the
I'm
fuck up,
literally just saying.
Shut the fuck
It's not that big of a deal.
Alright, McGregor, relax, okay?
Shit.
Anyway, speaking of McGregor, hey, the UFC fight, boy.
The pimp in the Gucci meat. Have you seen that fucking post that he did? I'm not
No.
even going to get into it, but go ahead.
The UFC fight, you guys gonna watch it?
Shut the fuck up.
Close the door, yeah? Shut the fuck up, Shakira.
Okay, I don't know why we should have done that before.
I'll close the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not very professional.
My fucking roommates, bro.
Hey, you know,
Yeah. Real shit.
exactly that. I have roommates. They're my parents.
Hey, mom.
Shut the fuck up.
We get along. We clash sometimes. We get along.
Sometimes we get mad.
You know how roommates are, bro.
Sometimes some words are, shout at each other, but at the end of the day, L-O-V-E, right? Yeah, love.
love.
Eat, pray, love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was saying something, but whatever.
The fight. You gonna watch it or no?
Yeah, so UFC 254, I believe.
Gaethje.
Khabib versus Gaethje.
How much does this one cost?
So this is the same fucking price.
$60 for it?
It's actually $80, but
Oh, $80.
I had the subscription, so $60 for me.
Oh, okay, $60.
Oh,
You
wow.
pay for a subscription to get $20 off. Okay.
It's so fucking whack.
Right.
That's
Because
fucked
the
up.
last 4 pay-per-view fights I've watched have all been disappointing. As far as the main event goes,
Yeah.
the fights before the main card have all been better than the main card.
Yeah, for sure. Dominick Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz, that was a good fight. Blachowicz, and then fucking Adesanya versus Paulo Costa wasn't a bad fight, other than just Costa not showing up. I think Adesanya did what he had to do. He did really good.
Bro, he's a style bender, dog.
It was good, huh?
Yeah.
He put in a good performance. Costa was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought the fight was boring because it was just so one-sided.
It was a Costa. It was a Costa just being bored.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not blaming,
Yeah,
I'm
Adesanya.
just saying it wasn't a very good fight because it was just one-sided.
Yeah. This next fight, however, I don't really know where it's gonna go. I can't tell you if it's gonna be
Watch fucking Khabib just fucking go in there and just fucking choke him out.
Well, it's because
every
apparently
20 seconds.
Gaethje's an all-American wrestler. Like he's, won national. He won national.
I don't know, man.
But
I feel like Khabib's gonna win just because
I think Khabib's gonna win too.
he's too much of like a dominant force, dude.
Yeah.
That man is like.
I mean, we say that right, but maybe he'll slip up, dude. Slip
I don't
up.
know. A
gets
man that
fucking
fights
caught.
bears doesn't slip up.
I mean,
Alright,
if
dude.
he
He thought Bear's a fucking little kid.
That makes it even
Nah,
better.
he
Like,
was
call
even-
that little kid.
He wasn't even a man.
he was raised by wolves and trained by
He's literally a
bears.
kid wrestling with a cub. Like,
Yeah, nah, dude, he's a man. But nah, I don't know. Shit, if he loses, that's a lot of money people are gonna make if they bet on Gaethje. I'm pretty sure Gaethje is the undercard.
Oh, he's for sure the undercard.
where can I go to gamble, dude?
You have to go to Vegas.
You gotta go.
I actually found that out recently. That's crazy. That a lot of sports betting is illegal in multiple states.
Oh, yeah, Las Vegas is like that.
Yeah,
That's why I call it Sin City, dude.
yeah, which
It's a
is pretty
haven.
crazy.
We should go to Vegas, man. What do you say this weekend?
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
Vegas have some stories for the pod next week.
Exactly.
It was so wild, bro. Fucking titties everywhere, bro.
Yeah. My wife's a
Mad
movie, you know what I'm saying?
Mad poos being thrown my way. It's just us in the hotel room watching it. Yeah.
I love the idea of just saying my life's a movie, posting that on like Gram or some shit.
Yeah.
Just turn on the PlayStation.
My life's a movie, just a picture of a bottle, and it's literally just you fucking passed out drunk with the PlayStation still on.
Yeah, my life's a movie. Shit.
It's so stupid.
Can't wait till they make a biopic about me.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
It's fucking retarded, man.
Yeah, they should make a biopic about fucking Khabib. You know, I want to know where he's from.
Khabib.
From Dagestan. Dagestan. I
The
heard.
thing is,
about
I
this.
feel like he's popular, but I don't know if he's popular enough to make a movie about him.
Yeah, he's
He
globally
has
popular.
he hasn't lost. Him and Gaethje are both undefeated now.
No, Gaethje's
Oh, wait,
lost
no.
twice to Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, I
and to
forgot.
somebody else.
Khabib's the one that hasn't lost, right?
Khabib's never lost to anybody. So,
How many wins does he have?
I think 28, right? Yep.
Going out to 29, baby, because he's not gonna lose.
Damn.
After that, he's gonna fight GSP. I can't wait for that.
What the
Is
fuck?
JSP said he's intrigued by it,
It doesn't mean he's gonna fight him.
but he means he's intrigued.
Well, don't just fucking
Bro.
say it's gonna happen. You don't even know what's gonna happen.
GSP cannot fight. I mean,
On my word, right? Scout's honor.
I don't think it's. I honestly think that's kind of shit. Cause even if fucking Khabib wins, it's a lose for Khabib. If he wins, people are gonna go, oh, he beat him because he was old and out of practice.
Oh, with
Yeah.
GSP? No, he just, I mean, he said it's.
And if he loses, people are gonna be like, oh, you got shit on my GSP, a fucking legend. Fuck you, Khabib. Like, no matter what, he loses.
He's not gonna lose that fight.
No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying even if
he's not gonna lose.
He won't lose that
Motherfucker,
fight.
what I'm saying is this, no matter what, the public is gonna be like, whatever.
Yeah, but it's his personal thing. It's personal.
Okay.
It's like that's his hero apparently. So he wants to beat him. because he respects him, so he wants to kick his ass.
Wow.
That's
I
how it
want
works.
to
in
fight
UFC.
someone like 20 years as a senior.
No, what the fuck? They're 6 years apart.
Bro, he's a sensei like Miyagi, right? Don't underestimate him.
This is the thing you gotta think about, right? Doing like a career of professional fighting
There's a big
ages your body like so fast.
Nah, bro, ages your mind.
Well, that too,
Unless you're R. Kelly, age is just a number.
yeah.
Khabib is 32, GSP is 38.
But realistically, he's 59.
With the
Exactly.
We're just gonna put it in dog years, just so you know how different it is. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe that shouldn't happen
Because
because
his joints are all fucked up. Like, he has to do exercises, he goes underwater to do practice and shit, so he doesn't hurt his joints.
I follow him. He does do that.
You
Yeah.
know those infomercial people?
No, because yeah,
I can work out too.
I don't think he works too much out with weights because it's like it hurts. Yeah,
And his joints are all fucked up.
Yeah,
So how
All
the fuck are you
those-
gonna fight if his
All
joints
those
are fucked?
roids he never took.
he probably took some roids. let's
Nah,
be
he
honest.
had to.
Yeah, let's be honest here. Back then, the UFC wasn't
Yeah.
too.
Fucking if John Jones
running.
got away with cocaine and hella other shit for like so many
He
years.
got away with taking cocaine and hitting a pregnant woman with a car. So
You always got to bring that up.
Hey,
dude.
there was always no
Do you hate
footage.
John
Alright,
Jones?
the footage
I
was
don't
a
think
lie.
John Jones. It's
The
just,
footage was a lie, dude.
like,
That was
that's
not his
such a-
face.
That's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what?
Nah, yeah, fuck him. That's yeah, it's fucked up.
That is really funny. He got away with so much shit.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever paid it.
He's back in the UFC, dude.
He's
Back in the
going for
No
a new
matter
division
what he
title.
does.
Yeah.
No matter what he does, he's just back.
And he's just yapping on, just talking shit to other fighters.
He's
Yeah.
probably still doing coke shit.
Probably, I don't know.
He's like fucking Brock Lesnar. He got caught 3 times doing steroids and they keep bringing him
It's
back.
Suplex City, boys.
It's like, okay.
Oh, do you guys know it's Broktober apparently for UFC 4? I just,
Oh, yeah.
they released a trailer saying it's Broktober. I just like that.
Oh my
They called it
god.
Broktober.
You're bringing him back again.
Suplex City, boy.
Bring him
Nobody's
back?
Are they
ready.
bringing Brock Lesnar back
Yeah, in
again?
the game, UFC 4.
Oh.
UFC 4, yeah.
They should bring back his Suplex City move, dude. Just fucking suplex you 5 times. And the crowd counts as you do it each time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's gonna go for the 4th one? 4th suplex! Oh my god, it's Suplex City!
Oh my god. So it doesn't work at all in a real fight. Who the fuck doesn't play there? Like, you suplex him 5 times.
Have you guys seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
No.
No, she hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because Brock Lesnar's built like a fucking brick. So, like, I don't know.
I will
Who's the-
actually put this on the podcast.
who's the
I'm just
mother?
gonna, I'm gonna.
It's a picture
I have
of her or
to.
I'm
what?
guessing the mother
Yeah.
has to be fire then?
You just put our watermark in the top left corner, dude. I just had a picture of her. Yeah.
Lovely.
What the fuck, man?
Nice. Very nice.
She's white as snow.
She actually.
Dude, she looks like a fucking... What a beauty.
Don't you be fucking me, dude.
I'm not.
Don't you be me.
What are her eyebrows? Fuck.
I tell you, don't be me, dude.
I'm not I didn't mean dude. It's just him.
She's lovely. Apparently, she's a really good sports athlete. She's gonna
I'm gonna get Suplex City now.
she's
Fuck.
getting a scholarship.
For like a shot put or what?
I don't know. I'm just making that up. She's just a very good athlete. The images kind of show me.
Okay.
She looks like a good athlete, and her dad's an athlete. I'm pretty sure she would get a scholarship.
That's really how that works. Because I'm saying like, oh, your dad's Kobe, but you're shit at basketball, so you get the scholarship.
But like none of his kids, I'm pretty sure, are shit at basketball.
Who?
Kobe's kids. Oh, aren't they all females?
I was about to say, hits all females.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean just because you're a female doesn't mean you're shit at
Oh,
basketball.
I didn't say that. Jeez.
Well, that's what I was saying. You're
Well, because
saying,
you know, because you made it sound like he had a son. I was like, he has all females.
Because it's not really. It's not.
No, I
really
think there's
that.
only 2 of them.
Yeah. So like other ones don't play basketball at all.
No,
Yeah.
they got the genetics in them. You ever heard of epigenetics? It
Epigenetics.
transforms your genetics.
Hey, LeBron.
So therefore, they all have a piece of basketball in them.
All I would want, if I was like a fucking sports legend, right? I would want a boy and a daughter to like compare statistically how well they're doing. As far as like
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
yeah. Like
you.
to compare
I would just have 2 kids just to say you're shit, he's not.
how much money you're making. And
Why can't you be
how
like
well
him?
they're
I want that. Too. I want that relationship with my child. I can just I have the favorite one.
God,
I
you're
have,
so fucking worthless, dude.
yeah, I have the one that I
Look at
hate.
your brother.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a man.
Strive for that.
That's my seed.
That's my seed, yeah. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what you are, but man, you probably got everything else.
You're your mother's boss. You disgust me. Nah, dude. Having a daughter is scary nowadays.
Holy shit! I did not check the time. We're fucking an hour and 3 minutes in.
Oh my god, bro. We're gonna get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and cut this. Is it fine if I cut this?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. Fuck,
Thanks for listening.
Wow, we're gonna make the cutoff so fucking
No,
awkward.
hold on. Hold on. Thank you for listening to Project Dropout. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Project_Dropout. That's Project_Dropout. You can also check us out on Anchor.
I feel like one of those commercials.
You can check us out on Anchor.
6669-8909.
I'm always getting cut off.
6669-8909.
I'm always getting cut off.
What was that number
Find
again?
us on Anchor, Spotify,
YouTube.
YouTube, obviously.
Whoever the fuck knows us that's listening to this, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And yeah, if you missed the end,
We're gonna get exposed.
Yeah, they're gonna expose us.
I mean, whatever, dude. If they fucking spread our shit around, then whatever. Cool.
We try to keep it low key,
They
but
use
whatever.
reverse psychology. We don't want to be talked about.
Yeah, bro, we don't want to be famous.
Yeah, bro, don't share us with your friends and shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
we're just doing this just because we fucking hate life.
Exactly.
We're
What the fuck? What up, do anything? Whatever. Yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. Peace out. Hope you take care.